we're to trace your evolution as songwriters up to the chess musical, I suppose we should start with your first hit compositions. And Bjorn, with you, isn't that with the Hootenanny Singers, a song called Baby Those Are the Rules?
Right. You know the story.
Now,
But very minor hit, though, I'm afraid.
why should a Swedish group of teenagers, young men, want to do American folk music?
Well, unlike Benny, I sort of started in folk. I was in a folk group at school, and I don't know why, really. That's the way it started. For some people, it starts with rock, but for me, it was folk. It was, I think, during the skiffle period, which was rather big here as well. That's where it started, and then the Kingston Trio era.
And you, as with some of Benny's first songs, writing in English rather than Swedish.
Yeah, it was very natural because all the songs we sang were in English. In fact, American and English folk songs.
Välkomna hit till Folkets park ikväll i Västervik och har här med nöjet presentera Hootenanny
Baby, those are the rules.
Well, Benny, you, for the Hep Stars, a song called Sunny Girl.
Yes. Good tune, terrible lyric.
Well, I understand one reason you wrote it was because you needed a ballad because the lead singer had broken his foot. Is that right?
Yes. Right, yes. I'm not sure whether... No, that's not true. That's a later story. He broke his foot, right, but that was like 2 years after.
I see.
Yes.
But you wrote this song, Sunny Girl, and you say a bad lyric because you didn't know enough English?
I didn't know English well enough then. I don't know now either, but I had the dictionary and I had the tune. And I put English words to the tune, like that. Didn't mean anything to me then. All I wanted was to have the song performed.
She is property I just created for a very simple reason, that is one.
Well, you go through the 60s with Hootenanny Singers, Hep Stars, then the groups break up, and you yourselves in the early 70s are teamed together on an album. Had your partnership evolved slowly, or had it been an instant click?
In a way, an instant click, because the first song we wrote on the very night we met, which was on tour in Sweden. I mean, we toured a lot, both bands.
Yeah.
And we met on the road somewhere and decided to have a party later on. And I think it was at the office of the paper mill where my father worked. We wrote our first song.
Fantastic song.
What was it called?
Isn't it easy?
Yes.
To write a song?
Well, you did your duet album, and it was on that on which Agneta and Frida sang back up a song, I believe, Hello, Old Man?
Yes, right.
Yes, right.
That's true.
And was it Stig Anderson, your mentor, who suggested the four get together?
No.
No.
No, no.
It was suggested by love, you know, falling in love. That's why.
Yes, one does wonder, because one doesn't know, to what extent Stig was your mentor. His name did appear on the credits of so many of those songs.
Well, mentor, he was, for a while in the beginning, he wrote some Swedish lyrics. He wrote a song called Ring Ring for the Eurovision Song Contest, the Swedish part of that in 1973.
In this country, of course, you are regarded, and Waterloo is regarded, as the great exception to the rule. Eurovision songs are considered a breed of their own, shall we say.
I think so, too.
And Waterloo did seem such a remarkable difference. So were you, in fact, going out to write a non-Eurovision song with that one?
No, we just happened to write that song, and we felt that was the strongest number we had at the time. And why not use it? Because it reflected also what ABBA was.
We were in the middle of recording an album. We had like 3 or 4 tracks left to do. So we had songs on that album that probably would, if as it is, I mean, if you want to pick a song that is close to what Eurovision is like, you would have taken another song than Waterloo, but we wanted that one.
And it had been part of a strategy, hadn't it, to, through Eurovision, break to a wider market than you could have had you just gone from market to market selling records?
No, well, in fact, at that time in Sweden, I think it was the only chance of really breaking it big, because nobody wanted to touch anything that came from the Scandinavian territories. I mean, we tried, or Stig tried, send out everything we did, and nothing happened. So this was what was our chance. And I think had we been English, for instance, we would have tried to pursue our career in another way.